Hello, beautiful ladies. So at the time of this recording, I am still in Kiana Point, and we're talking about now how to unclock. Well, it's simple. You just make the decision. You understand what it is, you make the decision, and you allow your intuition to chart a new journey, a new trajectory for you, and you follow that new path unapologetically. So, for instance, here's an example. So, when I decided to become Coach Dr. Stephanie, that was a very challenging decision because for the past 19 years, I've been a doctor of naturopathic medicine, helping people one-on-one deal with their health problems from a naturopathic perspective, which still entailed spirit, mind, and body. But then my daughter passed away. I stopped working, went back to work, and I realized that it was burning me out. And so I decided that I needed to be able to connect with more people than just one person at a time. And all my clients used to say, Dr. Steph, you are kind of like the best kept secret. What are you going to do? And I'm like, I don't advertise. If you find me, you find me. But then I realized, wait a minute, there's something specific that I'm supposed to do. And the time has passed for me to be Dr. Steph. It's time for me to be Coach Dr. Steph so I can impact many women at one time. And so I decided to disconnect myself from my old paradigm of being Dr. Steph in a brick and mortar office to transitioning into virtual experiences, working with people online, traveling all over the world to connect with people who need to hear or want to hear or desire to hear what I have to say about the spirit, mind, and body experience of unclocking and how you can live the best life you can possibly live after 40 without stress and guilt, because women all over the world have that same complaint. Because we're living in an old paradigm. The old method says you get older, you get sick, you go through menopause, and that's it. If you retire, you get a side job, and that's it. The unclocking method says, no. There's 4 phases of a woman's life, and you have to understand what they are, know which phase you're in, and milk it for all it's worth. Your job is to get to the guardian phase so you can get to the crone phase. That's how you unclock successfully. Make a decision, use large-minded thinking, make sure you understand which phase you're in, the guardian or the crone, and you can vacillate between the two, because I found myself vacillating between 3. I was still a mother in the mothering phase physiologically at 46 years old. So even though most women's biological clock has stopped ticking in their early 40s, in my late 40s I was pregnant. And so therefore I was in the mother phase as I was going into the guardian phase. And I haven't reached the crone phase chronologically, 60s and 70s. At the time of this recording, I'm 56. But I do find myself being extremely wise in certain circumstances that I wasn't aware of prior. So I've gained a lot of wisdom in my traumas and my trials. And instead of seeing them as traumas and trials and me being victimized, I now see them as wisdom points. I let go of the pain and I hold on to the wisdom. And that's the wisdom that I'm imparting to you. So that is how you unclock, my beautiful sister. You unclock by making the decision, being true to the new path that you put on. And if there's anything that makes you feel a little skittish while you're on that new road, know that that road is leading you to your purpose. But there's going to be some bumps, and within those bumps you just recalibrate and you reestablish to make sure you understand which role you're playing. There's no need for you to go back into the maiden phase when you've already experienced what it feels like to be a guardian. There's no need for you to have limiting beliefs from a child's mind of suffering when you already understand changing the perspective in the large mind brings you peace and forwards you on a trajectory of your goal. There's no need to be afraid of not dealing in certitudes because people expect you to be something that you're not anymore. You're not a doormat anymore. You're not a victim anymore. You're not a yes woman anymore. You are woman, hear me roar, and it is time for you to stand in your purpose and say, yes, this is my time, my life. I'm going to live it on my terms, like it or leave it, because nobody you have to apologize for, because you know what? Everybody has a purpose that they must follow if they want to live the best life that they can have. And so you give yourself that opportunity to do that as well. That is how you unclock. So, you felt my passion. It's time for you to take the bull by the horns and you write down your how. How are you going to do it? What decisions are you going to make? What path are you going to take? If you need support, I'm here. 24 hours on the Facebook. You can text and email me. But main thing, stay connected to the course content, and practicing. If you need additional support, then I am here. You don't have to do this by yourself. You never had to, but you didn't know you didn't have to, because that is an old belief system that you have to do things on your own because you're at a certain age and you're stuck in your ways, but you don't know what you don't know. And so therefore, you don't necessarily understand why your life is the way it is. But by now, you have a good understanding of why you needed to unclock what it is and now how to do it. I'm going to take a deep breath. And right now, I want you to take a deep breath too, because you are about to embark on the best part of your life after 40. Without stress, without apology, but full of passion and fulfillment, because your purpose is calling you. Can you hear it? For me, it sounds like waves. Until next time, be well.